Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Austin News Today. Your time is now 7:40. If you're looking for something to do today, head out to the Domain. A delicious event is being held there. It's called the Taste North Austin, and it will feature food and beverage samplings from area restaurants. It's a family-friendly food festival. It will run today starting at 11 this morning and go until 4 o'clock. Now, you'll need a wristband. There'll be 10 restaurants there, and you can purchase a wristband for $20 at the Simon Guest Services at the Domain. One of the restaurants that will be featured there is Crew, North Austin Crew Wine Bar, which is in North Austin at the Domain, and also you have a downtown location. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you so much.
William Earls is the general manager, and Matt Liss is the chef there. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You guys have a wonderful spread that you brought this morning, so let's talk about a little bit about what you have.
All right, the first dish over here, it's our Fruits de Mare capellini. It's a capellini pasta tossed in a tomato saffron sauce with shrimp, calamari, sea bass, scallops, and mussels. It's delicious. It's one of my favorite dishes.
It sounds wonderful. And then you also do brunch on Saturdays and Sundays.
We do brunch on Saturdays and Sundays. This is our crunchy French toast. We actually roll our French toast in crunched up Frosted Flakes, so it gives it a nice crunchiness to it.
I love that. Who doesn't love Frosted Flakes?
Absolutely.
And today you're making something called lamb lollipops. I love that name. How'd you guys come up with that title?
Because the way you cut them down, they look like little lollipops.
Yeah, and I guess the way you eat them too.
Yeah.
It's like a lollipop.
Absolutely.
Well, let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
Now, next week begins Austin Restaurant Week, which is a wonderful week in Austin. If you love to eat, it's a great time to go to a restaurant because tell us all about Restaurant Week.
Well, the great thing about Restaurant Week is it gives everyone a chance to go to restaurants they might not have a chance to go to. And you get a 3-course meal. It's set at either $25 or $35. And it starts on Sunday, goes Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then the next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And it's just a fun little way to go and get a little taste of different restaurants every day. So for the foodie and all of us, if you don't get a chance to go out very often, this is a great way to go and taste, a couple different restaurants over a 2-week period. So it's a lot of fun for us, and we get to expose ourselves to new customers.
And the dishes are also, the menu items are discounted during that week, too. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, the great thing is that, for a normal 3-course meal at most restaurants, it's going to run you about $60 per person. Well, you get to come in and you get a choice of 2 or 3 appetizers, 3 or 4 entrees, and a couple desserts. So normally, $60, and you can come in for $35 and get a great taste. And the best part is we don't cut down the portions. You get the same that you get as if you came in any other time.
Awesome. And if you're wanting to know what restaurants are participating in that, go to restaurantweekaustin.com, and there's a list of restaurants there. Now tell us what you're doing here, Matt.
All right, what I got going over here is the lamb lollipops. We got them seasoned, and we're searing them off now. You get a nice brown sear on them, flip them over. Now, when they're cut this small, you don't want to let them cook for too long because you want to keep them about mid-rare to medium.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and cut the heat off of that one.
And then you got a sauce going here, too. Tell me what's in this.
This is a fig demi-glaze. We got a red wine veal demi-glaze that we use. And you cut it down with a little bit of water. And then we use a fig jam in-house for our cheese plates, and we add that into the demi-glaze and get it mixed in, so it's going to give you a little sweetness.
Figs is not something that people eat very often, it seems like. Seems like one of those specialty items.
It is kind of a specialty item. Yeah. Figs are not something that people will normally eat just by themselves. You're usually going to have them mixed into something. The fig jam that we do at our restaurant for our cheese plates, we make in-house. It's stewed figs with red wine and a little bit of brown sugar, and you just cook it down, and then we puree it up. And when it cools down, it gets real thick, and you put it on the plate, and you mix that with the cheese, and it's delicious.
Oh, wow. Now, how do you come up with these menu items, the recipes for them?
Well, we have corporate chefs that work for our company that get together, and they come up with all these recipes. So this is actually, a lot of this food is from a whole new menu rollout that we just did. So it's all new recipes, and the corporate chefs just come up with them. They get together and brainstorm.
Awesome. All right, so tell us what else. What do we do next?
All right, from here, we're going to go ahead and plate this.
It doesn't take very long at all either.
Not very long.
That's awesome.
You want to retain all that flavor inside, so you never want to overcook lamb. You want to keep it nice, medium rare to medium at the most.
And what is this supposed to look like? It should be a little pink, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be a little pink on the inside.
Okay. Excellent. And is this one of the more popular items you guys serve?
It really is. I think it's because it's one of the staff's favorites. You know, you always want to, when you go into a restaurant, ask the staff what they really enjoy to eat.
Right.
And when you do, our staff's always going to tell you this. This is something that we eat on our own, so it's something that sells really well. Excellent.
It looks beautiful. Well, if you don't know where Crew Wine Bar is, it is located in the Domain. There is a website there, crewawinebar.com. There are menu items there, and basically just go there to get an idea of what all they serve. Thank you guys for being here this morning.
Absolutely.
That looks
Thank
beautiful.
you so much.
Thank you.
Now, as we go to break, I'm going to get a taste of this. Straight ahead.